Look at this dude.
Tools are expensive. I only have one set. Okay. Today, at Friesen Automotive, we're going through the damage on this car after a track day. There's a lot of it. So let's get in the air and let's start taking a look.
Too fat.
We need the wheel key, but it's already in the air. You have to go get it, Yuri.
I got it.
Alright, good job. Now get your safety slippers back on. We're in a shop.
You see that? Didn't even touch the ground.
Mint. This tire's decent still. It does not have feathering like the front tires I'll show you here in a second are. It doesn't have chunks coming out of it really. So this tire's good. This one will be good for a little bit longer. These brakes, they got hot. Oh, focus here, camera. Focus. Whatever. They got hot. They got glazed over a little bit. Yuri lost some pedal, so we're pretty sure we boiled the brake fluid, actually. So that's pretty cool. There we go. So not much pad left. That'll have to be addressed in the future. Right now it's still okay. So let's take a look at the front. So this is the other tire. This is the inside tire. The tread actually just decided to exit the chat.
No more tread.
This whole piece is missing, so that's not even safe to drive on. Obviously, we're gonna keep driving on it till we get tires, but
because I don't have money right now. These are free, so you know. May as well
that's not safe.
Look at that. You can see the. Oh, if it'll focus. Look at that. You can see the mesh. Oh,
Yeah, that's
so bad.
That's done. We shouldn't even consider driving on that, but here we are. Your spacer has welded itself onto the wheel.
Yes.
It doesn't.
I have gotten it off before.
It's fine. Okay.
Part of the wheel now.
This tire is missing chunks.
Losing tread.
Literally everywhere. Right here is really bad. So this tire got beat up real bad at the track day. You can hear it in the video. It's squealing super loud. Both front tires are like this. It's in pretty bad condition. So these will have to get replaced eventually. Front brakes as well. You can tell it got really hot. You can see that the rotor got glazed over. And if you look in the pad there, you can see the rust up on the side. Usually that means it's got pretty warm. So these are not venting. The other thing we noticed was there's a lot of play in the front end here. Let's go to the other side. I'll show you over there quickly. So
just a little bit, not too much.
yeah, and the other side's this bad as well. And we were talking about, and we were wondering what the heck's going on here. And then Yuri kindly said that when he put his coilovers back in, he may not have tightened the top nuts all the way. So we're gonna take these apart. We're gonna take a look at them and see if we can
make it wiggle less.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That doesn't look good. That looks like hub bearing.
$1,200 worth of suspension right there,
yeah.
but yeah.
Well,
so
we're gonna make it $0, right?
Oh.
Because I can afford $0.
I don't know yet.
Right, Alistair? Right? Right?
Maybe.
It works.
Yeah, it was looser than I thought, but I guess it's cotter pins.
Not a problem, you know?
Whatever.
Doesn't even matter, bro.
Fixed is fixed.
Good and tight.
Do you remember what these were? It's 21s?
Probably 21s.
Then we know 22 is Honda.
No, it's gonna be a 21.
Fight me.
Yeah, it is a 21. It was wiggling up there. You saw that.
Well, I'm gonna use a 22 because I'm stubborn.
And because it's gonna work here. Man, I feel like we take these things out every single week.
Just the motor. The motor comes out once a month for a refresh.
Once a month, just gotta do the Honda refresh. Can't do that while the engine's in the car.
Just pull the motor out.
That would be ridiculous.
Why are you pulling the motor out? Because we can. Any other reason? Nope.
Because we could do it in less than 24 hours and put it back in. No problem.
I get bored sometimes.
Can't wait for a job to show up at work like this.
and you just know how to work on it. That's a hammer, right?
No, didn't work.
Here, use my flip-flop. Yeah, that's a bigger end. It worked.
Like me.
Use the air hammer. Air chisel.
I don't even have an air hammer here.
Good old pry bar.
This is why they pay me the big bucks for my top level problem solving skills.
Oh my goodness.
No, we just need something big and heavy to ram it through now.
Take off the
socket's
socket. Yeah, there you go. Just take off the socket.
That's the problem, is the socket.
It's only taking 2 minutes to do this one bolt.
This is the most expensive hammer I own.
Yeah, the $500 hammer. Now, so you can get this one out.
Look, I'm a professional, okay?
Thank goodness.
Now, that axle bolt.
Ooh.
Didn't this axle fall out last time?
I think you might have just pulled it right now.
No, I didn't.
I heard a nice little clickety clack.
No, it's still in there.
It's still good to go. We're chilling.
Is this one? It's not that one.
Oh.
That one.
Not loving it. There we go. Why didn't the axle come out?
They don't, just so that it doesn't pull out in the boot, because then you have to put it back in.
Gotcha.
And I really don't want to do that.
No, I remember when you had a fun time doing that last time you did that.
I did it on both sides too. That's the really cool part. What is that clicking sound?
Maybe it's the flashlight that you left in my wheel well.
Well, maybe. Whoops.
That's why you don't use this as a hammer.
It's got warranty. Had warranty.
Let me see if I can find it. This will do a better hammer.
It's literally a hammer right here.
Oh, that'll work too. There's a hammer.
That's stuck.
No, it's not stuck.
I don't want to wreck the threads. Just put a nut on it.
Just nut. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh. Ooh, very nice.
It's tight.
Tight enough.
Oh, that's real tight. Oh, that's like brand new.
Yeah.
It's like we replaced part of that.
Crazy.
Okay.
Oh, that wiggles a little bit.
Then we gotta lower it.
Oh, do you want to do the other? Something's a jiggling in there.
Do you have your coilover wrenches?
Yeah, they're in the car maybe. No, they're not, because we don't have anything loose in the car anymore.
They're gonna be in the cabinet then.
They're in the cabinet, to the cabinet.
How are we gonna do this here?
I have coilover wrenches somewhere. I've seen them here recently.
I know.
You know what that means? Oh no. They're not? Did we bring them to the track?
Click. That's the torque wrench when you hear it clicking.
Yeah, the multiple clicks mean it's at the torque.
It's torque.
No, we're using on the second setting, so it's not full. It only goes to 80 foot-pounds, so good enough. For now, I'm not racing for a while. I don't have a torque wrench here, so calling it good.
It's fixed.
They fixed it. Turns out it's actually ball joints.
The other side was the ball joint. This was the coil. This just needed to be hammered down more so it could get further in that sleeve so it could stick together.
Passenger side is
There's a lower
ball joint, and driver's side coil.
Was the coil over? Yeah. So.
It also might be a ball joint as well. Let's find out.
Yeah, but throw this on first. Though. This is moving more. This is moving too much. So. I'll get the flashlight. If you take a look back here, there's literally pools of oil coming from up here. So, yeah, the valve cover is leaking. So we're gonna change that out. That's one of the first things. Change the valve cover, and then we'll pull off the tires, look at the front end, see what all else is broken. And eventually, if we get around to it, we might pull out the transmission. Take a look. It seems to be driving okay right now. It just had issues while it's hot, so we'll change the fluid, make sure everything's okay, and we'll go from there.
Officer's head's in the way. Free! Whoa, look at that. It's a dual overhead cam. That's what DOHC stands for. I learned that the other month. Looks clean and oily, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah, there's oil. Doesn't look terrible.
If it's piss and oil, that means it's got oil.
It might have gotten a little hot, but it's not. We're just making sure there's no like grooving or anything in there. It doesn't look like there is. You can see where it's rubbed down. I don't like that too much. That one right there, but that's fine. And this one here.
We're gonna need to do cams eventually.
Now we're gonna turbo it and send the piston through the side of the block, and then you'll need a new motor.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
That's a good idea.
Hopefully we use your money instead of mine for that idea.
Yeah, okay, right here is where it was leaking. So on these spots.
Oh, focus. Hocus pocus. I'm gonna gap your focus. Just kidding, I make like 200 horsepower to the crank. Why is it not focusing? This thing. There we go. Got a little box of goodies. Look at that. Is that OEM?
Nope, it's a Felpro. Felpro kits are usually pretty good as far as.
Felpro's literally better than OEM. You heard it here first.
They, like when you get a head gasket kit with them, they will literally give you every seal in that engine essentially. So make sure when if you are going to do a valve cover seal, like we are right here, there's little indents there that match up with the valve cover. Make sure you match them up, or you will have problems in the future with oil leaks.
Fits like a charm.
Grab your new ones of these. These probably aren't leaking, but we have new ones, so.
May as well use them. They're nice and shiny.
Brand new.
That comes with the kit?
Yeah, they do.
Always, I guess?
Well, it's a Felpro kit, like I said, has a bit more to it than other kits do, right? So.
Our torque wrench can be this fuel impact.
It's gonna be.
It's good enough for me.
Tight is tight, change my mind. Just kidding, torque everything.
Cross thread's better than no thread. Change my mind.
Cross thread's better than Loctite.
It's the one-time use thread.
I have a buddy that can do it cheaper. Oh, sure. Let me just put that on extra nice for you.
As you can tell, he's going in a star pattern.
It's a circle.
So that way he doesn't, one side doesn't get tight before the other.
Okay, I want to do the rest of this by hand. I was just editing the video and I realized we didn't have an outro. So I'm gone this week. I am out in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna get away from everyone for a bit and then I'll be back to do more stuff. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please subscribe as there'll be more to come.